Anthony Howard has been at the country club in Brookline for more than a decade, dating back to his time as an intern while attending UMass. He's played a large role in shaping the culture within the country club's turf team. For Howard, the group's success depends upon individual effort and the ability to contribute toward the overall mission. That understanding is something that he and the rest of management focus on when bringing on new staff members.
One of the biggest things we look for is how well do they mesh with the group that you already have. The way I started here 10 years ago was I had to earn my stripes. So I've kind of treated everyone else that same way. And you got to build trust. It's not one of those things where you can just walk in and assume that you're going to get it.
Anthony has earned that trust from his staff and also from Director of Grounds at the country club, Dave Johnson. Howard was already an established team member at the club when Johnson arrived in 2018, and he's done nothing but continue to develop over the past 4 seasons.
Anthony is one of my proudest achievements since I've been here. Granted, he was already pretty tuned up, learned under Bill Spence and worked with Andrew and Adam. But I think my leadership qualities really where I was able to instill in him is where he's grown the most, and it just doesn't end. He just keeps growing, and really that's what makes me most proud. Yeah, we put out a great product out here on the golf course, but to watch individuals like him grow and lead, phenomenal.
Johnson, Howard, and the rest of the team have spent the last 4 years revitalizing the golf course, expanding putting surfaces, reshaping bunkers, improving drainage, and more, not just for an improved member experience, but also in preparation for our nation's biggest championship this week. The anticipation has been as heavy as the workload, and now that it's almost here, Howard strives to keep the team focused on their individual roles and the overall mission.
You look back 4 years ago and you're saying to yourself, man, 4 years, it's a long time away. And then you fast forward and in the blink of an eye, it's here. Biggest thing that we're telling our guys right now is no steps backwards. It's a bunch of trained guys that know what they're doing and they know what to do. They don't always have to ask the question. Trust your instinct, trust your gut, and everything will prevail the way it should.
While Howard is excited to see how all of the hard work on the golf course plays out this week, the real payoff for him will be celebrating their accomplishments and making memories with this dedicated team of staff and volunteers.
It's going to be exciting just to kind of see how everything unfolds, how the golf course will play. Like, that's one of the things I wake up in the morning and I think about is, you know, we've been putting all the hard work and energy into this championship for the last 4 years. I mean, with all the renovations that we've done as far as green expansions and bunker renovations and the added tee boxes, see how some of those things will factor into the championship. But for me, it's also, you know, spending the quality time with the team that we have. I was fortunate enough to be here for the amateur in 2013, and a lot of those individuals I still talk to. And that's the one thing I've been telling a lot of our staff is you're always going to have these relationships. There's something about this championship that's going to create a bond amongst all of us, and it's something that we'll always be able to look back on and, you know, 10, 15, 20 years when we see each other at a conference or a show, we'll be able to reminisce and think back to.